All right, things are getting exciting here with question 12. Now we're finally solving some equations. All those skills that we've worked on all year and throughout your whole math career. So I would like to isolate the sine of theta. So what I need to do is I need to move this 5 over to the other side. Then I need to divide both sides by 2. And I get negative half equals sine of theta. So the opposite of adding is subtracting. The opposite of multiplying is dividing. The opposite of square rooting is squaring. The opposite of exponentials is logs. There is a inverse operation for sine. It's called the inverse of sine. You could also call it arc sine. But really what we're trying to do is figure out what angle has a sine of negative 1/2. So there's an angle out there whose opposite is negative 1/2. So I drew an angle out there whose opposite would be negative, and I put it down because negative y values are going to look like they're going down. So what angle out there would be here and what would be here? And you can consult your unit circle if you need to. I know that the sine of 30 degrees is a half, the side opposite 30 degrees. So I know that this angle is pi over 6. And I know that this angle is pi over 6, or 30 degrees. Now that's a 30-degree angle in the third quadrant. So this is 6 pi over 6. So I am 1 pi over 6 past and beyond 6 pi over 6. You could also think about it as 30 degrees beyond 180 degrees. So that would be 210, but I'm going to write it as 7 pi over 6. And over here I have 12 pi's over 6. That's a full circle. So I am 1 pi over 6 short of a full circle. I'm 30 degrees short of 360 degrees. So this is 11 pi over 6. So theta could be 7 pi over 6, or theta could be 11 pi over 6.